Hey guys, and welcome back to my last weekly plan with me for the month of July. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna miss uploading these weekly spreads every week because sometimes you just want to like sit down and just make your weekly spread and not think about it. I kind of miss that, but at the same time I really liked filming these for you guys because it was like really fun to get in depth with how I create everything. So yeah, I might do this again, or I might do it where I set up one each month or something like that. Just let me know in the comments down below if you guys like these and if you want to see more of them, and if you guys want to see more of them, I will of course do more of them. So this week I decided to go with watercolor, mostly because I knew I wanted to do sea turtles this week, and there was this really amazing spread that I saw on Pinterest like forever ago of watercolor sea turtles in a bullet journal spread, so I knew that I wanted to do like a similar thing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I decided to just do it like completely like rainbow watercolor awesomeness. So yeah, I definitely switched up the layout compared to what it was last couple of weeks. I actually really like this layout. I just like started filling in everything in this week, and I'm loving it so far. I really love this layout. So basically I'm just making like, I'm going to go down like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on the left side of the page, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the right side, and I'm just blending these colors. I tried not to have like too much water on my brush because if you have done watercolor in your bullet journal before, you know that the page will kind of like crinkle and stuff like that. So just try to keep as little water on the brush and more color, if that makes sense. So that's what I did, and then basically I just overlapped the colors when I was transitioning, and then just go back in with a tiny bit of water and kind of like smear them together, and they will pretty much blend for the most part perfectly. So now moving on to my sea turtles. As you can see, I did go ahead and draw them out ahead of time, just because it takes a long time to sketch all these out and make them look good. I'm really sorry if you guys can hear my parents' TV in the background. I'm very sorry. So basically I'm just going in, I'm trying to do as light a wash of color as I possibly can, because then you're going to go in with some darker colors for all the little, like, I guess they'd be scales. I can't remember what the actual term is for like the little, bumps that they have. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing here. I'm just going in with a darker color blue. I know sea turtles are not blue. I know a lot about sea turtles. I know they're not blue, but I wasn't going for like the most realistic look here. I'm going for a really cool looking watercolor thing, and I think it turned out really cool. So I just did the little spots all over the shell, and then I'm kind of darkening up the actual like outside of the scale things, around the base of the shell there, and then I'm just going in and adding more details all around the rest of the body, because they do have those little spots like all over them. So I'm just going in and adding those. This is like super fun and relaxing, by the way, so definitely if you don't watercolor in your bullet journal yet, you should totally try it. Just have fun with it. It is so relaxing. As you can see, I'm now doing the same thing for my other turtle, except for this time I did him green, which most turtles are on the more green side. I actually think the blue one turned out a little bit better. The blending on this one just didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to be, but still super fun to make. Just the shapes, the little blobs, they don't have to be perfect. I think the more imperfect they look, the better, to be honest. It really just adds to the effect of the fact that they're watercolor and they're not supposed to be realistic. So yeah, I'm just going along, adding my little blobs, and as you can see, I used a little bit of a stronger color to like outline some of the details, like the eyes, the mouth, kind of separating the two arms at the base of the neck. So yeah, just have fun with this if you try it out. It's really relaxing and peaceful. Just like turn on your favorite TV show and just go to town. So I was gonna leave like all of my boxes and stuff blank, but then I changed my mind. I was like, man, I already have this watercolor out, like let me just keep using it. So that is what I did. You'll see I'm just adding watercolor pretty much like everywhere. I'm gonna just continue to blend different colors together, going around the outsides of these boxes, and I think it turned out really cool and really fun and like super colorful. P.S. If you guys do decide to do watercolor in your spreads, definitely erase as much of your pencil marks as you can before you watercolor, because you will not be able to erase them afterwards. I learned that today, okay? I learned it real good, because I couldn't erase like anything after I already put the watercolor over it, and like obviously when I go over and pen like some of my things, I don't line it up perfectly because I changed the font that I want to do or things like that. So just think about erasing your pencil marks before you go in with the watercolor. It'll turn out looking a lot better than mine did. So now I'm just going back in and adding all of my titles and like the days of the week, outlining all my boxes and stuff like that. I really definitely think like tying everything back in with the black pen and just like outlining everything just made everything pop so much more. I really just love how this turned out, but also like I don't know what markers or pens are good to write over watercolor, because clearly both my Sharpie pens and my Scribble stuff felt tip markers or pens, whatever you want to call them, they were like not holding up with the watercolor. I kept having to like write on a scratch piece of paper, as you can see, to try to get some juices back flowing in there, because they would just like stop working on the watercolor. I don't know what that's about, but it was happening big time. So if anybody has any suggestions for that, please let me know, because this is not the first time that this has happened to me. So guys, this is pretty much it for this last weekly spread. I hope you guys love this like super fun and colorful like rainbow watercolor sea turtle themed awesomeness is what I'd like to call it. Definitely leave me some comments down below of any videos you want to see related to back to school, because I'm going to be working on those in the next week or two and getting them uploaded. So please comment them down below if you want to see something happen, and I will try my best to make it happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I really hope you like these weekly plan with me videos, and definitely check out my Instagram page to see all the pictures of this spread and to see the other things that I've done in my bullet journal this month, because there's been a lot. And I will see you guys in my next video. Later.